All right, so I want to share a take on GLP1 use and calorie cycling. So, putting my opinions aside about where GLP1s fit into the lexicon of therapeutic order for non-diabetes use or non-blood sugar management use, there is one aspect that I've seen clinically which shouldn't necessarily be ignored. So in practice, I see that weekly dosing can often lead to a large variance in hunger and satiety rhythms. Early in the dosing week, that appetite being quite low. And after even just a couple of days or later in the dosing week, the appetite returns to near normal. So what do we do about this? From a functional medicine and lifestyle medicine perspective, we're looking to build supportive and complementary strategies alongside medication use. And even if I haven't prescribed this medication, I want to take that into account. So what I need to do there essentially is, if I'm prescribing caloric targets or even portion method or guidance on nutrition for these patients and clients, I think it could be pretty reasonably argued that calorie cycling, like some sort of a calorie cycling strategy, could be employed. So here we would plan for like a portion method or a macro tracking towards different strategies and different targets at the beginning of the dosing week, versus at the end of the dosing week. And what this does is it accomplishes several things that are important for healthy weight loss. Number one, it ensures caloric and protein adequacy, which is important for preventing high rate muscle breakdown. It helps us prevent having our caloric intake be below our basal metabolic rate, which we typically want to avoid, and that ties in back to number one as well. Number three, it builds confidence and trust in, paying attention to portion method and or macro tracking, and also most importantly, eating skills, which is really the most important to employ once you stop the medication or you've reached your weight loss goal. Now, is this too advanced of a strategy? I mean, I will concede that, many people will take the medication without attention to any sort of caloric targets or in order to get to the end result. However, since hunger cues vary wildly, I would argue that a bit more of the utilitarian approach to the nutrition may be productive, while at the same time, while being on the medication, it's not a time for practicing what we would call like a pure intuitive eating, because what we have seen are the challenges with the fluctuations in appetite. So putting this type of plan into place may take a fair bit of support from someone who understands some of the nuance and can help you navigate through this process while on the medication. So certainly, if you have any questions about GLP-1's use in the context of healthy weight loss and healthy nutrition, please shoot me a note. Be happy to get you sorted.